The learning outcome of this module is to understand how to use humor to build relationships, ease tension, or just make work more fun. Let's get started.
We're going to talk about action steps to appropriately use humor to build relationships, ease tension, or just make work more fun. First, try to look for laughs. When you use it properly, humor can ease tension, build relationships, and make work more fun. Recently, a study found that 98% of CEOs want their new hires to have a sense of humor. But of course, humor has to be used appropriately. You should always be on the lookout for humor as it happens. Identify what you think is funny from TV or movies, your life, etc. And, if you find it helpful, keep a notebook or journal of these events so you can reference them when needed. Universally funny topics always include kids, pets, spouses, family, traffic, travel, the weather. But you should always try to avoid jokes about entire groups of people, like women or people from, such and such city or such and such country. And anything that puts others down is off limits. Next, you could try to be self-depreciating. People usually love to hear about anything embarrassing or ridiculous that's happened to you. The more ridiculous, the better. If you don't take yourself too seriously, you appear more human and likable to others. You should always try to look into your life for stories that are embarrassing or funny and find opportunities to make light of yourself. Next, actually hone your humor. Think about what's funny. Try a couple of these. First of all, the unexpected is funny, or an incongruity is funny, or seeing our frustrations be identified and then possibly exaggerated is funny. In humor, less is usually more. Try to be brief and avoid details that are unrelated to either the punchline or the actual climax of the story you're going to tell. And if you want to really hone your humor, find the funniest person you know and have them teach you 3 really good but inoffensive jokes that you can always sort of have at the ready. Finally, keep humor tasteful. You should avoid sarcasm, criticism, or anything religious or political in your humor. You need to carefully observe the mood in the room that you might be trying to tell a joke in. If you're not sure whether a joke would be appropriate, you should always err on the side of not saying anything, because you don't want to use humor to derail work or progress. And you want to use humor to mask your anger or frustration, or as a way to quote-unquote safely say what you're afraid to. If you're in those situations, you really should need to be earnest and honest with your emotions. And finally, you really should never deliver bad news or criticism through humor. That's something that you should really address directly and respectfully with the person who you're trying to deliver it to.
We hope that you found this module on Skillful Humor useful. Remember, there's a complete transcript of this video below, and there are downloadable takeaways that you can use offline. Also, leave us a comment below about how you're using Skillful Humor better today, or leave us a comment about how we can make this section better. Thanks.